In my last video, I showed you how to install DeepSeek TUI with a single npm command and get it running with the official DeepSeek API. This video is all about NVIDIA NIM, and specifically how to use it to run DeepSeek V4 Pro and V4 Flash completely free without touching DeepSeek's own servers. Let's get into it. Before we get into the setup, I want to clear up something that trips a lot of people up, because I've seen this misunderstood in the comments and in forum threads. DeepSeek TUI supports alternative API endpoints, like NVIDIA NIM, Fireworks, or SGLang. And when people see that, they assume it means you can run any model through it. Llama, Gemma, Mistral, whatever's on the catalog. That's not how it works. DeepSeek TUI is hard-coded exclusively for DeepSeek models. The alternative endpoints exist for a very specific reason, so you can access DeepSeek V4 through a different infrastructure provider instead of going directly through DeepSeek's servers. That means you can use NVIDIA's free compute, bypass downtime on DeepSeek's own API, or run a local inference server, but the model on the other end is always DeepSeek. So when we use NVIDIA NIM here, we're not unlocking a broader model catalog. We're getting DeepSeek V4 Pro and V4 Flash running on NVIDIA's GPU infrastructure completely free, which is still a really good deal. So here's what we're actually working with. NVIDIA NIM hosts DeepSeek V4 Pro and DeepSeek V4 Flash on their platform at build.nvidia.com. Both are available on the free developer tier. No credit card, no expiry, just rate limits of 40 requests per minute. DeepSeek V4 Pro is the flagship, 1.6 trillion total parameters, 49 billion active, 1 million token context window, 3 thinking modes from non-think for speed all the way up to think max for full deep reasoning. V4 Flash is the faster sibling, 284 billion parameters, 13 billion active, same 1 million token context window, optimized for speed and lower latency. Same models, same quality, just running on NVIDIA's infrastructure instead of DeepSeek's, and on the free tier, real quick. If you haven't seen the first video, here's the 30-second version. DeepSeek TUI is an open-source terminal coding agent, 95% Rust, works like Claude code but fully open source and MIT licensed. You install it with one command, npm install-g DeepSeek-TUI. Link to that video is in the description. Go watch it first if you haven't installed it yet. This video picks up right from there. Head to build.nvidia.com, link in the description. Sign up for the NVIDIA Developer program. All you need is an email and phone number, no credit card required. Once you're in, go to your account settings, find the API keys section, generate a new key. It starts with NVAPI- followed by a long string. Copy it. You only see it once. Now connect it to DeepSeek TUI, DeepSeek auth provider, NVIDIA NIM API key, your NVIDIA NIM API key. DeepSeek TUI saves this to your config and the OS keyring. One-time setup, never have to pass it again. Verify it with DeepSeek auth status. You'll see the active provider and the last 4 characters of your key. Restart or open a fresh terminal window to proceed. Let's launch with V4 Flash first, faster, more stable on the free tier. DeepSeek provider, NVIDIA NIM model, DeepSeek AI/DeepSeek V4 Flash. That model ID format is important. DeepSeek AI/DeepSeek V4 Flash with the full provider prefix. Skip the prefix and it won't resolve on NIM's endpoint. You're now running DeepSeek V4 Flash through NVIDIA's infrastructure. 1 million token context. Zero cost. Now the flagship DeepSeek provider, NVIDIA NIM model, DeepSeek AI/DeepSeek V4 Pro, V4 Pro is where you go for complex multi-step coding tasks, deep reasoning, architectural decisions. It's heavier. So on the free tier, it's slower and hits rate limits sooner. But the quality jump is real. My workflow is Flash for everyday tasks. Pro when the task genuinely warrants it. Let me give you the real reason why routing through NIM is worth knowing about, even beyond the free tier. DeepSeek's own API has had periods of heavy load and downtime, especially when new model versions drop. When that happens, NIM is your fallback. Same DeepSeek models, different infrastructure still up. Having this configured means you can switch providers and keep working. That reliability angle is honestly just as valuable as the free tier. A couple of honest things to know. 40 requests per minute is the default rate limit. For personal coding use, you will not hit it. If you somehow do, NVIDIA lets you apply for a 200 RPM upgrade through the developer forum, and they're generally generous with it. V4 Pro on NM has had some slowness reported during US peak hours. It's a heavily loaded free endpoint. If you hit timeouts, run DeepSeek TUI Doctor to confirm your setup is clean, then either wait it out or drop to Flash. That's the full setup. One email, one API key, one auth command, and you've got DeepSeek V4 Pro and V4 Flash running in your terminal completely free, with NVIDIA's infrastructure doing the heavy lifting. If you haven't installed DeepSeek TUI yet, the first video is in the description. Start there. Drop a comment if you get it running, or if anything in the setup tripped you up. And if this was useful, a like goes a long way. See you in the next one.